Alright, some good advice I had gotten that I wanted to tell everybody about from my old speech teacher, Kelly Mattison, today. I told her what's going on with my brother. Hasn't spoken to me since February 2016. She said, meanwhile, he's telling two different stories. He's trying to impress a certain group of people by telling them that he's going to dump her. So here's the laydown. What he mainly tells our family and her family is that he loves her. He wanted that they were looking for a place and this and that, but then when she's not there, he tells our family. Sometimes the stories change. Like I said, like one where he's literally told my parents this. He said that she said that, her supposed brother when he first met her, told her she didn't have a brother, stole her clothes that they booted out. And then he changed the story when she was there, saying it was her father stole her clothes and was booted out of there. And then he had told, my parents this when Shamula wasn't there, that, her sister doesn't want him around their side of the family. She tells Kevin to get out there, calling him a drunk and a drugger, and to get out. And then he changes his story when she's there, acting like, saying that her sister is all fine and dandy with him and blah, blah, blah. But here's the catch. He said that Shamula said her sister had no kids. And then now all of a sudden, when she's there, he said, Shamula said her sister has kids. Yeah. And here's one thing he has said when my dad was at work and my mom was in bed upstairs sleeping. He said that, Shane was beating him up, punching him in the stomach, kicking him in the nuts, punched him in the eyes. And I'll tell you this, I didn't see any black and blue spot on him. And then he said, Shane was threatening him. And he said, Shane told him he had to go to these parties that he does not want to go to. And he says, I hate Shamula. I'm going to dump her. This is what he's told me before he started, not talking to me. He also said, Shamula is real bossy. I'm too scared to be around. She's telling me I'm not allowed to sleep in my own bed at my parents' house. And he also said, I don't want to move out of my mom and dad's house, but Shamula's threatening me that if I don't, that she's going to beat the crap out of me. But here's the thing. Now when she's sitting next to him and mom and dad are there, he says, I love her. After he said how much he hates her guts and this and that. And he says, I want to move out. Shamula and I are looking for a house. After he clearly told me he wants to dump her. He wants her out of his life. And he says how controlling she is and this and that. And I think he told me when my parents weren't around us, he wanted help with dumping Shamula, actually. And I think like another thing he said was like when he started talking to this guy on the phone, if I remember, the guy would ask Kevin, "Do you want to go and party?" And Kevin would say, "Yes." So, "Are you going to bring that crazy bitch Samuel with you?" And he goes, "Oh, I hope not, but she'll make me take him. She says I have to be there by a certain time or else." And I guess what he told me the one day, this was before he stopped talking to me, "Oh, fuck that bitch." And when Shamula texted him and told him to get there right now, he said, and he hurried up and he almost fell on the floor. He hurried in and out of the shower, and he was shaking like a leaf. He was pale when she did that, and he rolled his eyes back like, oh my God. And, with my brother, the other thing he's told this drinking buddy, this was when he stopped talking to me, was this was when he really started calling Shamula Antos' names. He said, "I don't want to date that fat hog of a bitch Shamula Antos. I want to dump her in front of Joe and Krista," he said. "I want to, I want to go out with either Jaime's girlfriend since she keeps bugging me about wanting to go out with me, or, but I'm not really interested in Jaime's girlfriend. She's cute, she's hot, she's hotter than Shamula, but, this waitress at Denny's is older than Shamula, not as controlling. I would love to go out with her." And that guy had asked Kevin, "Does she have kids? Is she married? Does she have a boyfriend? Do you know?" Kevin said no. The guy laughed at him right on the phone. And he was agreeing with this guy on the phone that Shamula's crazy and he doesn't want anything to do with her family. Now, when Shamula's there, he says how much he loves her, and he doesn't talk about wanting to dump her in front of my parents, cousins, aunts, uncles, cousins, you name it. And I think the way it sounds, he talks that way around her family. But around his friends, he says differently. His friends, the way this guy on the phone sounds, he's heard 2 stories where he asks Kevin literally this on the phone. He goes, "Why are you saying these 2 stories? Do you know if you want to be with Shamula or that waitress?" And Kevin didn't answer. I'll tell you this. He didn't defend Shamula, but he was really calling her names. He said, "Shamula's been hurting me since day one. I don't want to date her." He told this guy on the phone this too. He said that he's told Shamula's father that he wants to dump Shamula. He said he told Shamula's father this alone. And I guess, supposedly the story is, Shamula's father got worried, I don't know if this is true or not, and told Kevin, "Oh no, don't dump my daughter. I'll give you anything you want, just stay with her. Oh, I know she ain't right in the mind. I'll give you free beer if you stay dating her." And I guess he said, he'll stay with her for the beer, but, I'm eventually gonna dump Shamula. And I'll leave her at the bar and she'll figure out how to get her own ride. But after I got done talking to Kelly Mattison, it makes sense. It's like, why is he trying to impress his drinking buddies by saying that he's gonna dump Shamula and leave her at the bar and get her to figure out her own ride? I don't know. He told me the same fucking shit that he's gonna dump Shamula. So, I don't know. He says, to this guy on the phone, I don't plan on getting married. I just want to be like my Uncle Steven. And be able to go hunting and working on my trucks and go out drinking with you guys. Hook, hook, hook. Even since he'd been peer pressured, he's been dressing like our cousin Joe and everything. And I'm like, this is not Kevin at all. Even, I guess, like with my parents, they've been peer pressuring my brother into marrying Shamula, and here's what I say, don't do that, because the way he's sounding like he wants to dump her. He sounds like he doesn't want a relationship with her. If you do that, him and Shamula are just gonna get a divorce. Plain and simple.